Just got a quick question for you guys. You ever wear a Hawaiian shirt? You know, maybe you thought it was fun. Maybe you're thinking about, I don't know, putting on a Hawaiian shirt right now. It's starting to become summer. Summer's fun. Summer's for the fucking Hawaiian shirts. Well, no! You're fucking wrong. You fucking racist, bigot, sexist piece of fucking garbage that deserves to die while being crushed in a fucking trash room like fucking Luke Skywalker and Han Solo. And guess what? You're just as bad as a January 6th insurrectionist, because guess what? You're a Boogaloo boy. You piece of shit. I hope you die in a fucking fire. Everybody, I'm back. I know it's a day late. Anyways, if you want to know why, just go look at the fucking community tab. It should be up for another few hours. Anyways, I'm here to talk about In Praise of Shadows, which, from this picture, you could see in his left eye the 2 cats that he strangled to death, and in the right eye you can see the litter of puppies he ran over. But, anyways, he decided to make a really big fuck up, even though, according to him, he's going broke, by calling out 4 very big YouTubers with very big pool. One of them being Brendan Buckingham, where he accused him of having a sexual assault allegation. I'm not sure. I don't even really know who that guy is, if I'm just being honest. Then he called out Mutahar for being transphobic, which this fucking picture is not transphobic. If it is, you have problems, go to therapy, and I never fucking say that, but go to fucking therapy, you need fucking help. Also, he called out Upamville because he likes guns, I guess. And then, most importantly, he called out Wendigoon, which I guess that was just kind of his nail in the coffin there. But without further ado, let's get right into this fucking video of the Cat Strangler.
Oompaville, a gun-obsessed content creator that has taken advantage of Nakado Avocado's mental decline for fame and for money.
Look, I'm gonna just go ahead and stop it right there. Nikocado Avocado is clearly playing a character, and if anybody is profiting off of his mental decline, it would probably be Nikocado. But I think it's clearly a character that he plays. Everybody kind of knows that. Is it still unhealthy? Yeah, but in fact, I think Nikocado is even so comfortable with Oompaville from the research that I did that they were actually thinking about starting a podcast together. So I don't understand how Oompaville would have been taking advantage of him, especially when if anybody's taking advantage of Nikocado, it's himself.
And on top of that, has made content with the human trafficker, Andrew Tate.
Like, look, I am not a fan of Andrew Tate by any means. In fact, I actually think that he is probably a pretty big problem for the youth when it comes to them only viewing things as material. But at the same time, I'm also not going to be like, this guy can't be heard or have a platform to talk. It just seems, well, actually fascist by definition.
He is friends with Mutahar, who argued against Andrew Tate being deplatformed from social media websites, and has recently showcased a great deal of transphobia in his most recent video.
I already kind of went over the Mutahar thing in my intro, so just to recap, get therapy, get help, get something if you're that fucked in the fucking mind. I don't really think Mutahar did anything other than give Andrew Tate the benefit of the doubt of innocent until proven guilty. But anyways, let's get into this next part, which is the Wendigoon part, where I think he just starts complaining about being a little brokey boy. Brokey boy cat strangler!
If you're not aware, Wendigoon is a horror conspiracy theorist YouTuber with several million subscribers that, as you will hopefully come to see, should not be seen as the wholesome, southern-friendly dad persona that he has publicly constructed around himself in the past several years. To hear 5 hours of opinions on Blood Meridian from a 21-year-old millionaire who got famous around the age of 19. And in his case, he became exceptionally wealthy by the time that he was 19 or 20. And if that is the case, why would your perspective matter as a critic? Not to mention the fact that Wendigoon was raised in a very wealthy family, and with that comes from a wealthy perspective. He himself has inadvertently admitted that his family at one point had millions of dollars. There was a month last year where I only made $500 in ad revenue. I can't live off that. The amount of times that I've almost had to stop making videos since then has been almost monthly. I've barely been able to keep this afloat.
Then please stop making the videos. We don't want them. Nobody does. Especially because they're just so not well researched. But anyways, Bringing up the family finances doesn't make sense to me. There was no point in time where he walked into his dad's office and was like, "Hey, Dad, can you just stop making money? Or if you do make money, can you just make like 90,000 a year? Like in 10 years, this guy in Praise of Shadows, he's gonna come out and he's gonna be really mad that you made that milli. He's gonna be really fucking mad that you made that milli, Dad. Please make less money for us. That's just never gonna fucking happen." Also, saying because he got rich at 20 or 19, he has no experience of life, I would actually argue that people that have more money at a younger age probably can experience more life than people like me that don't really have a whole bunch of money at their disposal right now, especially considering the fact that he can go traveling, he can go to other countries. I don't really understand where that one came from. There's tons of perspectives from everybody. I just think it's fucking weird to bring up family finances. And then I'm also looking at his YouTube channel right now, and I don't know how a YouTube channel with 393k subscribers is doing bad, especially when I'm looking at all of his videos. He's averaging about anywhere from like, I would say 70k to 140k. Like, I really don't understand how he's not afloat. Maybe if he stopped buying cat litters to strangle, that might help his budget.
There are many things that are red flags that we could talk about, from the bizarre gun ownership, the flagrant use, from my perspective, of his religion as a shield from criticism.
I hate to say this, guy. I like fucking guns. The majority of guys with not low testosterone like guns. You know, the fucking sound of the fucking gun shooting, your shoulder going back and fucking forth. I mean, dude, there's just something about that gives you a fucking simmy chub as a man, okay? But unless you're low testosterone and or just a fucking weird fuck. But I don't know much about the religious shield thing, but I like guns. Most guys like guns. Guns are cool. Guns are fun. I suggest you go shoot one time. You might actually like it.
To the belief that he at one point followed many far-right accounts on Twitter, from Kyle Rittenhouse to Parler. Also, it should be noted that the Boogaloo Boys are known for wearing Hawaiian shirts. And guess who else always has on a Hawaiian shirt, despite the fact that he publicly totally does not share in their beliefs, guys. I'm just saying that if at the very least I, in any way whatsoever, somehow accidentally, inadvertently, started a hate group, I wouldn't continue to still dress like them if it were me. It would make me look like I still believed in their cause, and that I just couldn't talk about it because people would publicly get mad at me.
First off, that's a pretty big reach to say that anybody wearing a Hawaiian shirt is part of the Boogaloo Boys. But, yeah, I mean, I had a fucking 5th grade teacher that wore a Hawaiian shirt every fucking day of school. Like, literally every fucking day. I don't think that he was part of the Boogaloo Boys. In fact, I think he just really liked his fucking Hawaiian shirts. My grandpa, he wore fucking Hawaiian shirts. He's been dead for a while, so I don't even think he knows what the fucking Boogaloo Boys is. This is just quite a big reach.
Wendigoon is publicly friends with Donut Operator, and even retweeted a photograph of the two of them hugging.
Ha! Gay!
Donut Operator is a gun-crazed, very far-right YouTuber with 4 million subscribers, whose career consists of him reviewing footage of police officers shooting and killing people. He was once a cop himself, before he made more money making YouTube videos and retired.
About this guy retiring because he made more money, yet he was just complaining about money. So I'm sure you would actually really like that money that he has, and I'm sure that you would have done the same thing. I'm sure you also quit your 9-to-5 job. Also, can you name one thing you've ever done that's as brave or as good for humanity as the police officer?
His content is very pro-state, pro-cop, pro-gun, and pro-death to people who don't share his beliefs propaganda. For example, one of his videos is titled "Predator Takes Shotgun to the Face" and features a picture of him smiling in the corner of the thumbnail next to an image of a terrified man about to be executed by cops, with the text that reads, "Head removal."
I don't know what he was trying to get at with this. This makes me want to party, makes me want to fucking celebrate. Like, I might even go to fucking Chuck E. Cheese and play some fucking skee ball. But, I mean, I don't understand what he was trying to get at with this. In fact, if we could make it a slower, more painful death, let's do that. In fact, let's send all of the pedophiles to an island and let's let them all just Lord of the Flies each other. Sound good?
He's a man of no conviction, claiming to be very against the government and for the rights of the people, while at the same time giving a warm embrace to one of the biggest fascist bootlickers on the internet. And the only thing that one could reasonably gather from this picture of them hugging is that he too is a fascist bootlicker himself.
I wanted to break it to this guy, but out of everybody that he has pointed out, he is most definitely the most fascist out of any one of them. If you are watching this, which I highly doubt, I would definitely say it's probably within your best interest to just start looking up words before you use them, man. Also, it's not hard to think for yourself. I really think that you could do it. You're more than fucking capable. It's not that fucking hard. Also, not everybody that disagrees with you is a fascist. You thinking that makes you a fucking fascist.
And if they don't want to be seen as a big group of Nazis, then let's see how they react to this video's existence, because I am certain they will be very level-headed about all of this. Right in the midst of this going on, a very funny thing happened, and that Wendigoon followed me on Twitter. I was not following him at the time. He never publicly told people to stop calling me a faggot. He never once reached out to me privately, but he did follow me, which means in my eyes that he 100% knew what was happening because I did tweet about it several times, and then followed me to let me know that he knew, and that he was watching and that he intended to do nothing to stop it. Why else would he follow me in that exact moment? He has never interacted with a single one of my posts, not one like, not one comment. We are not friends. But he does follow me. He follows next to nobody on Twitter. What other motivation could he have had there to follow me in that specific moment, other than to be a method of quiet and deniable intimidation? What other way could that have been read from my perspective? That was the moment that pushed me over the edge to make this video.
Let that one completely play out so you can see how a delusional thought process takes place. You could see it right there in his fucking head. This guy might be mentally insane. Like, true. That's not even like mean. Like, this guy might truly be mentally insane. If I was making a video, like, let's say in Praise of Shadows followed me right now, I would probably think maybe he liked one of my videos, or maybe he saw something I was doing and he was interested in it, or anything like that. I wouldn't go, oh, this is quiet intimidation. I don't unfortunately, I really don't think there is quiet intimidation on YouTube, if I'm being completely honest, because what the fuck are you intimidating with on YouTube? I'm trying to fucking say this, but I mean, this is the most fucking retarded thing I've heard. Like, I mean, it's early when I'm fucking recording this right now, but this is fucking retarded. I have to go my full fucking day knowing that nothing is going to be more retarded than what I just fucking saw and heard. Okay? That's my whole fucking day now. I have to go knowing that this retard is out there driving on the roads. He could even be doing shit around, he could teach children something one day. He might even have a fucking child. That's terrifying. Okay? His thought process is fucking terrifying. I know I've been fucking ranting, but, dude, this guy might actually be mentally fucking nuts. Anyways, don't strangle cats like this guy. Don't make uninformed content. Form your own opinion, and don't use buzzwords that you don't know what they mean. Take regular shits, and peace out like Girl Scout cookies. Also, why the fuck are you still here?